And we're live. Let's go ahead and get into the first video of the day.
For television, where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate illegal relationships with underage children.
Oh my God.
I heard it was a nigga out there saying my name. Well, I hope you get some pics and views, nigga. Yeah. Get off my dick. You know you love my shit.
Damn.
Who put you on? You need to quit. He over there throwing up, he getting sick. He was riding around with that punk ass white boy named KY, using KY jelly while his baby mama was fucking another white boy in the telly. At least that's what he used to tell me. Damn, there go the dirty laundry. Oops.
And if we've watched the other video, which we have, you know that he's being consistent. That's where he brought up the white boy named KY before.
Dirty me, you was fucking the 16-year-old when you was 33. And you
oh my God.
Dirty me, you was fucking a 16-year-old when you was 33. And you got
What did that say?
dirty me, you was fucking a 16-year-old when you was 33. And you got
Oh my God.
damn, what a pedophile. Don't frown now, nigga. When you hear this track, you better smile. You got 3
That's
baby
not the
mamas.
age of consent. The age of consent, 17 in Texas.
Fuck a ghoulish creature with 2 heads. He was sleeping on the top bunk in jail. Getting fucked.
King Jet, we need to know if the baby made it, because that would be the proof.
Sleeping on me, nigga, you can die in the bed. He ain't take his meds and that crack cocaine and all them other drugs that he doing. Keep on frying his head. It's ironic because his first baby mama left him for a high school kid, so he went and knocked up a little teenage girl to get her back. That's some high school shit. Look what you did.
That is some high school shit.
Shut up, nigga. You and your baby mama are statutory rapists. Don't put the ski mask
Damn.
back on before they realize
They both
that
statutory rapists.
that's child support. Nigga, go ahead on smoke another Newport. Your daughter older than your
Well,
baby mother.
I guess if Dumb Gene don't sue him, then we can take it as being true. Because if it's false, then he should be suing him for defamation.
Way more than a Tesla truck. Yep.
Way more than a Tesla truck.
Probably seen y'all how to catch a predator. Yeah, I'm a million years ahead of you. Probably seen y'all how to catch a predator. Yeah, I'm a million years ahead of you. We probably seen y'all how to catch a predator. Yeah, this is how to catch a predator. Yeah,
That slap.
this is how to catch a predator. Like you already to me. I'm about to get my cipher on. This baby mama used to message me like, he can't even buy Pampers for the baby. I was like, wait a minute, bitch. That nigga got a diaper on. Your music sound like a big turd. You over there with Big Bird. You need to check your
Over there with Big Bird.
You better pull back. I'm cooking them like pulled pork is full force, nigga. You broke. You don't even have
Look like he wearing a diaper in the damn show.
Why you washing your jeans? I'm such a caution a gene. That's your slave name, boy.
Is that a cup? Are you trying to compensate for something?
Play with them boys. He ain't doing nothing but just making some noise. Your video suck, just like you did in jail. Nigga, what is this? You need supervision just to see your kids. I ain't shooting slugs, nigga. Well, I'm shooting shells. I'd be ashamed too if I went to school and got flamed because my dad was dancing in his drawers with baby oil on. Damn, I guess shit just never changed. Don't act your shoe size, nigga. Act your age. He's still doing electricity for minimum wage. That's what happens, kids.
Look at that neck.
Jail for some dumb shit. You get out of jail, work a job on some bum shit. I know you miserable. I knew that you would come for me, but you know what they say, nigga. Misery loves company, so go back to the start.
Oh, it does.
Up in your gums, nigga. You just scum. Yeah. I'm a million years ahead of ya. We probably seen them on how to catch a predator. Yeah. I'm a million years ahead of ya.
Oh my, what the fuck is he doing?
How to catch a predator. Yeah. This is how to catch a predator. Yeah. This is how to catch a predator. Yeah. This is how to catch a predator.
Fuck, man. Don't nobody want to see that
Come
shit.
on, nigga. Keep on saying my name, nigga. We see you at the playground, nigga. Trying to lure little kids with your Halloween costumes, nigga, handing out candy, nigga. Nigga, come on.
Party City looking ass.
This
Oh
nigga
my
going through early
God.
stages of dementia. Sit your old ass down, nigga. Put the mask back on, nigga. Maybe they won't know it's you, nigga. You know how much child support you owe.
Put the mask back on. Maybe they won't know it's you. "50-year-old son gun." Now, for the background on some of that video, we're gonna check out his live before. We'll play it just to, you know, the stream team,
Sausage roast a bunch of niggas in.
aka the cream team, aka the Worky vs. Reject.
Y'all niggas is crazy. And I told you, I tried to tell your dumb ass not to fuck with me. But you already knew that in your mind. You knew that. Now, we gonna wait for some more people to show up because this shit's finna get hot and spicy tonight. And I don't think y'all ready for this. Hey, I'm about to ruffle some feathers. And you know what they say? Birds of a
Birds
feather,
of feather flock together.
Okay, I'm here. What's going down? Yo, we finna talk about it tonight. There's a lot of Party City ass motherfuckers. A lot of Party City ass motherfuckers out there talking shit, trying to dress up, put Burger King crowns on and shit, going to Party City. Still over there with the fat bitch. But guess what, sucker? You already lost this boy. You already lost this boy. You already know what time it is, bro. We finna dress this nigga. This nigga then went to Party City and spent $79.99 on that funky ass king suit and a plastic scepter, bro. At some point in time, bro, you have to grow up, bro. You are wearing Halloween costumes, bro. Who is really the grown up and who is a child, bro? Another thing, let's talk about the stream team. What's their name? The stream team? It sounds like the stream team. Speaking of which, let me introduce y'all to a couple of my little friends over here, man. I want everybody to see this for themselves.
Oh, that's what's up.
Look at that right there.
We got some friends over here.
You see that white one right there? That's my buddy Gene. And that bluebird right there, that's boss. You know what I'm saying? The real boss. The real boss lady bird. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I told your ass stop eating all that goddamn bird seed. Hey, Gene, shut your ass up. Get your ass back in the cage.
She can't help it. It's a thyroid condition.
Sit your dumb ass down, bro. Don't you ever say shit about me online again, bro. I seen your little punk ass live. You was in there crying and shit, bro. Had your motherfucking driver's license with electrical tape, the electrical tape that you use at work. You use some of your electrical tape and put that shit on your ID. So niggas can see your age, nigga. Yes, we know your ass is 52 years old, nigga. The fuck out of here. Sit your old ass down somewhere and take some Geritol or something, bro. Go pop some Viagra, Geritol. And go over there with that big fat Miss Piggy bitch, bro. Go take a bird bath, nigga. Sit your bitch ass down and you online with the shit, bro. Oh, there's some gas. Hold on, let me hit the blunt. I'm over here smoking on that Genius, you know. Oh, and don't forget, nigga, you said I couldn't rap, nigga. I ain't got no bars, nigga. The nigga who carried you to where the fuck you are at, nigga. And I know you're gonna get on here, you're gonna try to do some freaky rant.
This is for you know, he is speaking some truth though. I mean, this is who brought Gene on and everything, and I mean, what does it say to people when you can do somebody that you grew up with and shit like this? You know what I mean?
Shit, bro, you gonna dress up like a preacher, nigga, Elvis or somebody, bro, with a fucking night suit on, with a plastic shield.
You're gonna be the judge.
Fake ass BB guns, nigga. You a pussy punk ass nigga, dog.
Fake ass BB guns.
Real. I really did think you was a real nigga, bro. But you not a real nigga. Happy Juneteenth to all my real niggas. Know what I'm saying? Happy Juneteenth to all my real niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Gene, you ain't a real nigga, bro. You over there tap dancing. You are a coon, nigga. You are not even allowed on the Southwest, nigga. I let them niggas know what kind of nigga you are. They seen your ass tap dancing on the counter, nigga, for views. You are ashamed, nigga. You over there associating with informants, niggas who snitching to the police and shit, bro. You are a motherfucking informant, nigga. How are you even free? Wasn't you facing 30 years, nigga, and your ass got out in 18 months, nigga, gave up the plug, nigga. You are weak ass punk pussy ass nigga, bro. You go everywhere with your gun, nigga, because you ain't got no motherfucking hands, nigga. So keep on talking about me, nigga, because when I see you, nigga, you already know what time it is, nigga. Don't get your bitch ass knocked out, nigga, because I will knock your bitch ass out, nigga, and drag your old ass to the retirement home, nigga, and tell them, put your ass in a room and eat some applesauce. Old ass, nigga, you can't even lift 20 pounds on the barbell, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, you chain cigarette smoking, out of shape ass motherfucking old ass man. Don't ever say shit about me, bro. You over there battling niggas like Triple T, nigga. You are a joke, nigga. You using our songs, nigga, from 9 years ago, nigga. Tell them all them songs on your page, nigga, are more than 5, 7, 8, 9 years old, nigga. You ain't made a new rap, nigga, in over a year, nigga. And
damn.
You sit over here think you gonna fuck with me,
oh,
nigga?
shit.
Come on, bro. This is special education, nigga. And bring your bitch ass in here, nigga. Matter of fact, I know what you're doing right now, nigga. Your ass is on the way to Party City right now to go get a costume so you can make a live and try to talk
already
shit
know
about
it
me
is.
with that big fat bitch. Make sure you call the stream team, nigga, because how many motherfuckers does it take to screw in a motherfucking light bulb, nigga? That's what I want to know. Because your ass is on live talking all that shit, nigga, and you can't even do your own videos. You can't even make your own thumbnails, nigga. I shot all of your music videos for you. That's right, everybody. King Jut, I filmed and edited all of this nigga music videos for him. That's
Now
what he wanted
Bird's
to tell. I've
doing it.
never done shit for him. When this nigga was rotting in jail, because he's out here doing crash dummy shit, rotting in jail, riding around with punk ass little white boys named KY. Bro, you are a joke, nigga. Bro, come on.
This was 6 months ago, and he brought up the KY dude in the music video. Sounds consistent to me.
I really thought you was real, bro. I introduced you to the real legends, nigga. Lil Flip, Big Pokey, Lil Kiki, nigga. I did that, nigga. I did that shit, nigga. You ain't do shit, nigga. You could barely even write rhymes, nigga. You still in LL Cool J's rhymes, nigga. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, nigga. You still Jay-Z lines, nigga. You are a biter, nigga. So bite on this. Bite on the bait, nigga. I wish you would, nigga, take a whole month to sit down and write a rhyme about me, nigga, because your ass is in an urn, bitch. You got your ass cremated on the mic, nigga, and you ain't gonna come with no bars, nigga. You not fast enough. You not quick enough, nigga. Hell, you don't even know how to use a fucking laptop, nigga. You are illiterate. That's why your name is Dumb Genius, nigga, and you want to be a king. That's why you went over there and you bought a crown, nigga. Go find Miss Piggy. I hope that fat bitch didn't eat too many Twinkies and fall asleep, because she gonna have to help you run your motherfucking live tonight if you want to respond to this. And where is that other coon ass nigga that you was on your channel? Strangers, nigga. These are strangers. People that you don't even know, nigga. I'm talking about a nigga that was there day one, nigga. A nigga that was day one, all the shit that we done did, nigga, and look how fake you are, nigga. You sitting over here making disses on, what's that nigga name, Luke or whatever, that little white punk ass little white boy named Luke or whatever his name was. You dropping disses on him, bro, and then you put me on the shit, nigga, and it's some shit from 10 years ago, nigga. Sit your ass down, bro. Nigga, you still doing them damn StreamYard shit. You still don't even know how to use StreamYard, bro. You was running around with Johnny Gobble was your best friend, bro. This nigga is the known informant snitching to the laws, bro. He probably gonna call the laws on this motherfucking lie.
Dude said it out of his own mouth, too.
Right now, you running around with some motherfucking bitch ass motherfuckers. I'm real, nigga. Know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, I get on the internet and do what I gotta do, nigga. And I entertain people, nigga. All you doing is screaming around, running around, nigga, in Halloween costumes with a fat bitch that take highly filtered neck angle shots, bro. I've never seen a picture of this bitch from the neck below, dog. That lets me know.
Bro, they become, she's an expert at how to do that shit. And then what's odd is you got these clip cartoon channels. You know one of them's tied to Dumb Genius and them. You just know it is. And how you can tell maybe is they show more than Bird's neck, like it ain't like that's just it's not any bigger.
That you dealing with a whole 500-pounder, bro. You doing baths with her, you pouring oil, nigga, you're out of control, bro. I don't know what you are going through, bro. You need to seek some mental health, bro. You put your kids in these videos, bro. I would be embarrassed. Nigga, imagine going to visit your daddy and go to your daddy house and he like, come on, y'all, put the scully mask on. Everybody, we finna do a YouTube video. Come on. Oh, dad, come on, man. You gonna maybe do this shit again, dad? Oh, man. All right, just put the mask on. Nobody will know it's you. Man, once I show my friends this, I'm done, man. They gonna clown me for the rest of my high school years. Nigga, I'm gonna be going to college. Is your daddy Dumb Genius online? The nigga who pour oil on his ass on the counter. Nigga, you are a disgrace, nigga. You think that shit is cool, nigga? That shit is funny, entertaining, nigga. You be thinking niggas are laughing with you when everybody on the internet is laughing at you, bro. You are a circus act, nigga. Niggas come to watch you because they want to see the bearded fat lady, bro, in the motherfucking Kermit the Frog, nigga. Kermit the Frog, Sesame Street, nigga. The stream team, nigga. 2 Twinkies, 6 Keystone Lights, nigga, and a pack of Marlboros, nigga. Sit your broke ass down. Are you still driving that Kia? Oh, you still riding in the hamster car? Oh, my bad. You should put one of them niggas in your new music video. Oh, that's right, my bad. I can't make them for you anymore, bro. And I can't find the beats. I can't take you to the studio no more. That's why you over there doing that rinky-dink ass shit, bro. You still ain't monetized, sucker. You still ain't monetized, bro. You do all, bro. I am really upset, bro, because this is somebody that I consider like family, bro. Family. Your own family does shit like that. Slimy. And this dude is a, let me tell y'all something about this dude, bro. This dude is a slimy ass snake, bro. This not the first time you snake me, nigga. Let's tell them, nigga, how you went. You tried to go to New Orleans and cut me out the deal, nigga, but you wasn't good enough without me. Because why not? The lady didn't want to manage you and your cousin because y'all niggas wasn't good enough. Know what I'm saying? But you tried to snake me out the deal. That's some hoe ass shit. And you tried to get a deal without me. But you weren't good enough. When you went down there, whose record did you play? You didn't play Mind Control, nigga. You didn't play Mind Control. Nigga, you played that bullshit ass shit, nigga, that you tried to record and you thought it was good. Then you so fake, nigga. You went over there and ran to your cousin and that shit didn't work out. So you came back over here trying to fuck with King Jut and was like, oh, don't include that nigga. He can't be in it no more. Nah, fuck you. You a snake ass nigga. Know what I'm saying, bro? You know what kind of shit, what kind of movement you on, bro. You ain't real, nigga. You a fake nigga, bro. You on the internet trying to verify yourself, validate, trying to tell fake ass stories about me, nigga. Nigga, go look at yourself in the mirror, nigga. Have you watched your videos, nigga? Nigga, that shit's on the internet for the rest of your.
Judd, you mean to tell me he telling fake ass stories of you too, Judd? Oh my God. Well, now it all makes sense, don't it?
Like, you gonna get mad at me because I posted a video that you already posted on the internet, nigga? You already put a video on the internet of your ass dancing butt naked, nigga, on the fucking damn countertop, and you did it in your live, nigga. And then because I replayed it, you gonna get mad at me, nigga? Don't expose yourself like that, bro. Because just when it's you and your little P Diddy parties that you be having over there, nigga, having niggas come in your stream and oh, it's ladies' night. No, nigga, it's a bunch of motherfucking wieners and sausages in there. Y'all niggas having a sausage roast. It's a bunch of niggas in your live, nigga. And you and that bitch oiling yourself up, nigga, dancing on the countertop, nigga. R.I.P. Pimp C. Just know if you in a room with some niggas and some bitches and you butt naked, they looking at your ass, nigga. And you a fake nigga, bro. So don't you ever say my name ever again. If you do, you can, nigga. It might get you some views, nigga. Just like you try to use my name on all them fake ass disses, all them fake ass songs. You trying to use my name in your thumbnails, nigga. Use my face in your thumbnails, nigga. Trying to ride the wave, but you crash, nigga. Your surfboard broke, nigga. And I told you, nigga, you just stay where you at, nigga. Keep on doing electricity. Keep being an electrician. Keep on hooking up people's electricity, bro. You might as well go work for PowerPoint, nigga, Centerpoint, nigga. The fuck out of here, nigga. You couldn't work for PowerPoint. You can't even do a motherfucking PowerPoint slide, nigga. This nigga's illiterate. Dumb genius, nigga, the true definition of dumb genius, nigga, and the stream team, nigga, aka the cream team, the motherfucking Oreo snacks and cookies, nigga. Bitch, come on, nigga. You don't want to be seen with blacks, nigga. He on live with that big bitch who do streams for snacks, nigga. Come on, bro. You can't fuck with me on the mic, nigga. And I'm out here representing for the people, bro. I got my Juneteenth shit on, nigga. You over there with a whole goddamn Dennis the Menace suit on, nigga. Sit your ass down. Somebody called Mr. Wilson. Sit your motherfucking ass down. You a kid, nigga. This nigga is 52 years old, acting like a 9-year-old kid, nigga. Nigga, eat some cereal, nigga, and watch some cartoons and sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. Bro, I really tried to help you too, bro. I really tried to help you because you had nothing going on, bro, at all, nigga. Not anything, bro. You pulled out them old ass, dusty ass records, nigga, from 12 years ago. I'm gonna drop this, nigga, because you can't create like me. You can't. You're not fast enough. You're not smart enough. You're not swift enough, nigga. And you don't have enough skills. You don't obtain all the skills that I obtained to be better than me, bro. You can get in your live, say what you want. This is the last time that I'm going to address or even give you any type of attention, bro. Really, I'm doing you a favor by doing this live because I'm giving you some views, the views that you need, bro. But please, bro, when these people come check out your channel, bro, please make sure that you have all your clothes on. Somebody, hey, don't worry, bro. Somebody get this man some Huggies. This nigga wearing Huggies. Nigga, you wearing Huggies and shit, nigga. Sit your ass
Sitting
down,
over
bro.
there with Big Bird.
That nigga some Pampers and baby milk, nigga. Sit your
You sitting over there with Big Bird looking ass bitch.
Y'all see the sun going down. But you know what they say, nigga, the freaks come out at night, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep it real, bro.
We have unconfirmed, well, somewhat confirmed reports.
Okay, now go
that
get
Gene,
your fake ass ARB.
it has come out. Now, you know how we do it here at Daily Canine. We don't just take the words of somebody.
Nigga, because I know you're gonna rock.
That's why I say we have unconfirmed / confirmed. And I say it like that because Judd used to be close with Gene. I mean, he grew up with the dude. So who better to come out and expose his ass other than Judd?
You are willing to get on the internet and sell your soul, nigga, and do whatever it takes, nigga, to get 500 views.
He's unsold his soul to Big Bird.
This nigga drove through Popeye's chicken with a chicken suit on, nigga. I don't know how desperate you have to be for views on YouTube to do shit like that, bro.
Well, that'd be like me putting on
$150 at Party City to entertain y'all.
the cow costume that was sent in.
So look,
people really think I was gonna put that shit on.
You know what I'm saying? In the snack fund. You know what I'm saying? Get that bitch some fruit roll ups.
Now, Gene,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll send him a cow costume. He'll put that bitch on.
Maybe you get
He will put that bitch on. You can send him a damn slave driver costume. He'll put that bitch on.
I chop him up. It's celery.
And he'll give y'all a fucking rendition, improv, of fucking Roots, Dumb Genius style.
What? He dressed up like a cop. Don't tell me that nigga dressed up. Don't tell me he dressed up like a cop. Did he have the whole SWAT team unit on too? Oh man, what? That nigga was wearing bulletproof vests. What? Last week he looked like one of the members that sing YMCA. YMCA. That nigga looked like a village man. Nigga, sit your ass down.
Dumb Gene better not ever leave the house with a gun. That'd be illegal.
I'm not gonna waste my time talking about a fat bitch and an old senile ass man.
Be ashamed, Dumb Genius, if you got pulled over and they realized you had a gun on you.
It
would be a shame.
He's a hip replacement, bro. He's out here trying to be hip, bro. He's trying to get the little twisty braids and shit, bro. And try to,
Gene gonna make sure to leave that gun at home now.
That's just ridiculous, bro. You nigga, come on, bro. I can bet any type of money, bro. You have never showed your parents these videos, bro. I know if my mama seen me dressed up in a chicken suit.
Oh my God.
Me naked, oiling myself with some Huggies and Pampers on, bro. And I was like 50 years old, bro. Nigga, you come on, you going to the we taking your ass to the mental hospital. Ooh, nigga, come on, it's my girl. Nigga, girl. Tell you about Dave, dude. Man. Ooh. The other day I went over to his house. He had on a Scully mask, a cowboy hat, and some swimming trunks and cowboy boots on, and he was screaming at people on the internet, girl.
What's wrong, man? Why are you so terrified? I went to that guy's house with a DoorDash, and he fucking opened the door on, and he had nothing on, and he was glistening in oil.
He trying something.
I think he was, what's the term? I think he was gunning it at me.
Every day, bro. And don't, hey.
MC 2.0.
Because I was shocked when I seen your ass on the internet. This nigga turned into a whole Magic Mike, dog. This nigga dumb.
Now it makes sense why you and Big Bird over there harboring fucking MC.
That nigga built like Charleston White, bro. Oh, that boy got a crackhead body. Nigga got hair, 15-year-old hair, a 15-year-old hairstyle. He got a teenage hairstyle.
God damn.
Teenage hairstyle. He built like a 98-year-old man. Nigga talk about the ladies' night. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You gotta work out, nigga. At least have some sex appeal, nigga, in order to get the ladies, nigga. But look, y'all, let's get dark out here. I got to go, babe. I really do. Bro.
Yeah, he done attracted Big Bird. That's the measure of his sex appeal.
Talking about the kingdom and all that, putting on the king suit shit, bro, with the fake plastic shit.
Addressing the kingdom.
Snap that shit out of your hand and slap the fuck out of you. You know damn well I'll beat your ass, nigga. So don't get on motherfucking internet, bro, trying to come with that bullshit, bro. You look like a
I don't think you can call a kingdom that has less than 20 dedicated members a kingdom.
And the company that you keeping, bro,
it don't work like that.
Misery love company, bro, because you are befriending strangers on the internet, bro. And then you willing to run and trample and fuck over the people who was there.
Your hometown homeboy here,
really fucking sad,
ex-homeboy.
I'll tell you right now, bro.
Talk about me. He loves having other people's name in his mouth, but he gonna be crying victim today.
whatever you want to do, bro, because I'm with that shit, bro. And you know that, nigga. You know that shit. And you ain't talking about throwing no hands. You don't want to box. So shut your bitch ass
You
up.
done, Gene? You done. If I'm done, you done, boy.
Me, bitch.
Like, I mean,
Right
this ain't like it came from a troll group. This came from your ex-best friend.
Your ass till Sunday, nigga, to reply to that bitch, nigga, because you said your ass.
He probably feels bad on the flip side that he actually supported your ass through that shit. Like, he probably is realizing he should have cut your ass off right then and there.
Go tuck your tail, nigga, and call the fat bitch, nigga. Call the fat bitch, nigga. That's what I said.
Shit, I think the community ain't gonna hold that against Jut too bad. I mean, just as long as he'll come on live and explain a little bit more. Matter of fact, I'm
doing that shit, nigga. Weirdo ass nigga.
Well, I'll keep that to myself.
When I see you, nigga, I'ma see you, nigga. You know what it is, nigga. Yeah, I'ma see your bitch ass, nigga. Yeah, pussy ass nigga. Talking all that shit online, bitch. You talking shit in a safe place, nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking ass all up and down Longdale, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Got me.
Bet we won't hear Gene challenging though. If you such a man, Gene, why don't you challenge him? You said no, but that was Big Bird. Oh. According to King Jut, he is a pedo. I mean, if he got a 16-year-old pregnant, that would be a pedo. I mean, when he was 33. But he wanna see. I bet it was all fun and games whenever he taking a little clip to Chris Hansen and shit, and standing over there behind, and they putting me in the bullshit and trying to make me look that way. But now, when your own best friend, ex-best friend, comes out and puts it out in the air that you did that, shit. I mean, that's how dumb Genius is, though. He's got to talk about everybody else and always try to, he's throwing rocks, living in a glass house looking ass. Yep. Trying to think of what's next. We shall be right back. Come here, buddy. Yeah, Brownie officially made friends with a. Well, I guess you can call them friends. I don't know. It's weird. This cat likes to perch up around. He'll sit there and he'll get Brownie in his sights, and the cat will get set up like he's about to pounce, and then he'll jump over real quick and get back. It just quick enough, just barely touch Brownie, and then he'll keep running off away from Brownie. And they just do that back and forth. It's so funny. They don't try to hurt one another, but they just like, I don't know. They're just playing. Right. He'll go outside and he'll be looking for the cat, and I'm like, she's not out right now. He's like, I think he just threw a temper tantrum. He kicked these leaves he just kicked a whole bunch of leaves behind himself like he's mad because she's not out here. I don't care though. I like it. I mean, he needs to have a socialization aspect. He can't really socialize with the other dog because she's got that skin condition and she just doesn't like to be fucked with at all. Come here, buddy. Come here. She'll be back out later. You gotta go by the video. Look. He's ready to go inside. How cold it is. Oh, okay.
I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction.
What crime did I commit?
There's no crime. I'm identifying you. Okay.
Granny,
Sir, she almost
come on.
ran me off the road. Again, you didn't yield to like.
There's your water.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking about?
On September 22nd, 2022, Officer Lewis of the Cleveland Heights Police Department initiated a traffic stop for expired tags on a silver Infiniti. However, her reckless driving nearly caused a collision with another driver, Mr. Kern. After the near miss, Mr. Kern, upset about her dangerous behavior, pulled over to talk to Officer Lewis. Though he complied by waiting on the sidewalk, Officer Lewis, after addressing the driver of the Infiniti, approached Mr. Kern with hostility. She escalated the situation, claiming he hadn't yielded to her lights and sirens, although Mr. Kern disputed this. Her story shifted multiple times during the encounter, ultimately leading to an unjustified call for backup.
1 second.
Radio, stand by. It's going to be on Mayfield across from the first access road. Send me another unit because another party does not know how to yield to lights and sirens, and he's sitting here reporting me. Say that I almost ran him off the road.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired. It's not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I was trying to hurry up and move over.
You're good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I put my lights out and sirens. He did not move over. I'll give you the plates of the other vehicle that's out with the confrontation. I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens.
I didn't hear anything.
But was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir. I apologize. He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated. Okay, I did not do that, sir. The lights and sirens on my marked patrol because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop abruptly, causing you to stop abruptly. And I apologize for that. However, the lights and sirens were on. Okay, the police vehicle is marked. You can clearly see it's a marked patrol vehicle. I initiated lights and sirens. I'm not going to argue, and I'm telling you I do. I'm going to tell you I do apologize that he did stop abruptly. Nobody was wrong.
I'm going to tell you the disconnect, right? So between the public and you and the public service,
radio just said driver check, okay?
if there's something wrong and you actually did it, all you say is my bad.
And I did. I just said,
keep going.
I said my bad. I said I activated I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens. If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights, I
mean, you called back up.
Well, I called back up because somebody was getting out of a cop car.
Sergeant Wolf arrived on the scene and immediately made assumptions without properly assessing the situation. He accused Mr. Kern of obstruction, despite having no legal basis for the claim. Wolf's actions reflect a broader issue within law enforcement.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
You don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here, and what you're doing right now is against the law.
Ran me off the road.
Okay, well, then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. You said on the radio that you didn't yield. And it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
It's just a disconnect, man.
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business, and then we can sit down and talk like
We're good.
adults.
I'm going to let him go. We're good. I'm going to let him go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why do you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
You're well, not now you're getting arrested because what you're doing is illegal.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interference.
But just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
Here we go.
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulation of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
I'll explain.
Uh-oh. They don't like it when you use them words.
If you want to be.
What's your RS?
My RS?
Articulation of my crime.
Okay, hold on. I'll explain it to you, okay? doing what you're doing right now?
No, sir. She almost ran me off the road.
Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. And you came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking about?
Listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not a problem.
If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want to arrest you. We have to
You're
ID you.
violate my rights. That's what you're gonna do?
We have to ID you. You understand that? Yes, we do.
All right, I'm a videotape it.
Okay, we got you on camera too.
I'm a call, then you come get the car. You're violating my rights.
I'm getting. Who's getting what car?
You're gonna arrest
You another car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
He refuses to identify himself. So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID.
No.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with her.
The misuse of authority to intimidate civilians. Ohio Revised Code 2921.29 clearly states that identification is required only when there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. Since Mr. Kern
It's like
was not
that
involved
everywhere.
in any criminal offense, his refusal to provide identification was lawful. However, Officer Lewis and Sergeant Wolf ignored this fact,
They always
pressuring
do
Mr.
ignore it.
Kern into complying and eventually handcuffing him without cause.
Listen, talk to me.
And that's when somebody gets a payday.
All I'm asking you.
I'm a private citizen.
I'm gonna remember that shit the next time if I ever stopped wrongfully or something.
Yeah.
I initiated a traffic stop. I understand you and I and that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay? I'm calling for another person because I'm dealing with one person who I don't know who I'm dealing with. And you get out. Listen, sir, let me speak. Let me explain to you. I call for another person because I have a man getting out of the car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society is. Now listen, I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the one that came out.
Obstruction is a secondary crime. What crime did I commit?
There's no.
Oh damn, he's really smart.
I'm identifying you.
He said that's a secondary offense, and he's actually correct. He's got to have a primary offense before an obstruction can occur. That's kind of true,
Obstructing is a
I
crime.
think.
She almost ran me off the road.
I could be wrong,
No, you
but
don't. Yes, I do. Okay, well, I'm going to call in for your car. You can arrest me. Okay, turn around. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to
No,
do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your social?
For what?
What's your last name, sir?
Kern, man.
Kern?
You know what happened. Why are you letting him do
Listen,
this?
he's a
He's
sergeant.
violating my rights.
He is not. He didn't identify yourself.
Send you on your way. You have valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do. You violate my rights, man.
Well, you're getting a ticket for interfering with the traffic.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off the fucking road.
And you could have pulled off and waited and called.
I did wait when she said wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern, just
Don't push me, man. Why are you so full of machismo, man?
You have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bullshit, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a seat.
Sitting down.
All the way in.
if he checks,
Or he's gonna.
you're gonna.
Is he valid?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the video to say. What? So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday. I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop. That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly, and I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him, and we almost did get into an accident because that driver stopped so abruptly. I did. Yes.
Gets a ticket for
He.
There's no sense about this.
Okay.
He's getting a ticket for
Yes, I do. I do. That's why I provided it.
It was to a Demetrius Raphael Kern, the 37-year-old male. He's valid. That's one.
So he gets a ticket and then he comes.
Listen, I don't feel I need to give him a ticket for that. I'm cool with just. Okay, I mean, I'm cool with letting him go. He just didn't understand, and he's being a jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here and argue with somebody for an hour. The legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
So he gets a ticket for obstructing failure to identify himself.
You guys got a lawsuit coming.
Just hang on. Just
got a lawsuit coming.
Listen, let me explain to you. You don't get out of the car yet. The sergeant wants me to give you a ticket for obstruction, okay? I'm not going to do anything else. Listen, he is the boss. He is the boss.
I don't have to refuse if I didn't commit a crime. This isn't a stop and ID state.
At this point, it is a traffic stop because you're out on a traffic stop.
Off the road.
Mr. Curry, we just had that conversation. I did not almost run you off the road.
That Tesla has cameras in it. So you guys are going to pay for this.
That's fine.
Officer Lewis gave inconsistent statements. Unfortunately, Mr. Kern couldn't provide Tesla video evidence, explaining that the recording feature was inactive. Despite Officer Lewis acknowledging her mistake and attempting to correct it, the supervisor, too egotistical to admit they were wrong, chose to proceed with the obstruction charge, citing that Mr. Kern was in handcuffs. This action amounts to a secondary violation of Mr. Kern's rights.
Mr. Kern, I apologize. I really do. And this is on body cam, all right? This is, the sergeant's telling me to do this, so... Police have to identify you. You do have to identify yourself.
I broke the law. If I broke the law, I have to identify.
Mr. Kern, you got out of the vehicle in the middle of a traffic stop. I understand that. And I needed to identify you.
This is going to be a heavy loss here. Legal Heights is going to pay me for this.
For what, sir?
Kidnapping, illegal detainment.
No one's kidnapping you.
I'm in the car in handcuffs.
Okay.
I'm kidnapped.
This is not kidnapping. The sergeant placed you under arrest for obstruction. He asked for your information and you didn't give it to him. Listen, there'll be a court date. You and I will both go to it. And our prosecutor's really good and we'll work through it, okay? Listen, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, all right? What do I put for this verbiage? When asked to identify himself, he refused.
So, just for my own you activated your overhead.
So we're literally here, and I'm coming up because I saw that car. It looked like a car from yesterday's incident. I ran it. It's expired. I am in this lane. I put my lights on to activate. The guy, instead of like continuing, he like whips over, stops abruptly, and I'm like halfway in between both lanes, and this guy was right behind him. So it did almost cause an accident. Absolutely. No, I was trying to go behind. It would have been a sure clear distance accident. But because of how that guy stopped abruptly, it would have been. And
he stopped and just decided to get out of
well, and he was pissed because we did almost get into an accident. He was.
You didn't almost get it.
No, all of three of us, it would have been an accident. Yeah, I was going behind the other guy.
He could have gone down the street.
But the guy stopped abruptly, but he did. Then he got out and he's yelling. He's yelling while I'm initiating. Right. So I told him, I said, sir, just stand there. Let me talk to him. I'll come talk to you. And he did. But then he's continuous, because that happened, I called for backup. And then he was upset, rightfully so. It was whatever. Why are they assholes? Was that necessary? All right, here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure.
It was pushing on my cursor.
Thank you, Rusty. Do you want to sign or are you going to refuse? All right, I'm going to give you a copy of it.
You guys violated my rights.
Well, we'll all be in court.
Despite Officer Lewis apologizing for almost causing an accident, she and her supervisor, Sergeant Wolf, continued to escalate the situation. Mr. Kern, in handcuffs, was charged with obstruction, a charge that was clearly unfounded, as evidenced by the dismissal of the case 11 days later, due to lack of evidence. Officer Lewis herself appeared conflicted during the encounter, apologizing multiple times, but ultimately deferring to her superior's insistence on pressing charges. This further illustrates how poor supervision can exacerbate situations that could otherwise be peacefully resolved.
You're probably the only good cop on the force.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's a sergeant.
Yeah, but still, you swore oath to the Constitution.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong. And sometimes you gotta stand up to people.
Listen.
No.
When asked for your information, you have to identify yourself. At this point, we're on a traffic stop together
but you still have to.
A traffic stop is not a crime.
And I asked him, I'm being detained, and nobody answered that.
Listen.
So I covered all my bases.
All the stuff's gonna be typed in the report.
If I was being detained, I had no choice but to give you my ID. That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained?
Well, at that point, it's a traffic stop.
But still, if I'm being detained, you should tell me. And if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go. And
Right.
in the situation,
Well, right now you're free to go.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that you feel better, and I'm sorry that all this had to happen this way.
You didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle accident.
You did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came. He violated my rights.
Well, we're gonna work through it. All right. I don't think he violated your rights. He wanted you to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right.
You know you swore oath.
Say again.
You swore oath.
I did. I did.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
I hope that you feel better. All right.
To the hospital.
All right. You gonna go to Metro?
Come on, right there.
Yes, sir.
The dismissal of Mr. Kern's case signaled that the obstruction charge was baseless. While Sergeant Wolf was a driving force behind the wrongful detainment, Officer Lewis's participation in the misconduct could not be overlooked. Her shifting narrative about the events, combined with her failure to uphold Mr. Kern's rights, ultimately led to her dismissal from the force. The department had no choice but to fire her after public outcry and internal review, citing her failure to act with integrity and her role in a botched, unjust traffic stop. Like and subscribe for more police cam stories. Watch the next recommended video. Click to watch now.
Sir, just stand over here for me, all right? Please.
I'm going to go back in the fucking...
No, you're not going back in the casino. All right, sir. Sir, I understand you are the sheriff. I respect that immensely. But right now, I'm conducting an investigation, okay? I need you to stay here and follow the directions, 100%. Okay?
On September 21st, a police chief's reckless decision led to a scene he likely wishes to forget. While driving a state-owned SUV from a West Springfield country club to a casino, the chief hit an object, destroying a tire and damaging the rim beyond repair. Under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 90, Section 24, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs is strictly prohibited and carries severe penalties. Upon arrival at the casino, officers noted signs of impairment, including the smell of alcohol.
I was sitting there reading an article guy. They go, "Oh my God, he's such a great guy. He had a wife and kids, and he's such a great guy." And then you find out he and the other guys he's working for are getting sued for $121 million for dumping a stock and not letting the other people know. It's like, there's your motive. What is more heartless than a CEO of a corporation? The decision in healthcare, the decisions that they make. This is the thing. I'm not saying what happened should have happened, but I'm just, for them to be like, "Oh, this is like," why would anybody want to do this? It's like they're denying claims and people are dying.
So this is very common kind of armchair analysis. John, your eyebrow is like up to here. I mean, you can't tell me you haven't heard something like this in the last couple of days.
No, look, I mean, there's plenty of anger and frustration in insurance companies, but do not lionize murderers or elevate psychotic screeds into a manifesto. This is insane. I don't make a folk hero out of this cat. He assassinated a CEO going to a thing, and you got a problem with the way insurance companies do business. There are a lot of righteous ways to handle it within the legal structure.
And I want,
but I think
else
we're playing a little bit footsie with elevating this cat, and he doesn't deserve it.
Do you think he's being, but he's not being elevated by any particular thing. It's like the general internet. There's no one voice you can point to saying you're the one who's turned him into a hero.
I mean, there's plenty of voices. You can go on the internet right now and find all manner of people who are lionizing this person or fetishizing him sexually or so on and so forth.
But I mean, mainstream media, like I don't think the mainstream media is doing erotic fan fiction of this guy. Like, that is the thing that's happening.
Somebody who was trusted by the mainstream media just as soon as a few months ago, Taylor Lorenz was out there saying she felt joy when she heard about this. I mean, I agree with John. I think there's a culture in the United States right now that just doesn't, there's no respect for
there's no respect
laws. There's no respect for there's no respect for life. There's no respect for our cultural norms and and people believe that they should be able to take matters into their own hands. It's pretty ugly.
I think it works on always. I think it works on both sides. I think it works in this country in general. You said before we even got into this conversation, the internet is consistent. It's consistent with people who have things to say but really have nothing to say, and their opinions really don't matter. I think something's really interesting about, not even interesting. Did anybody see that movie, The Rainmaker? Did you guys ever see that movie back in the day, 1997?
Sort of lawyer, hero lawyer dramas.
Yeah, John Grisham. And it was not necessarily similar to this, but the lawyer was Matt Damon, and he was suing a big insurance company because they kept denying a claim. And in this particular case, the young kid died and he had cancer, but his mom kept trying to fight the big insurance company, and they won in the end. And I heard you earlier today say, just a moment ago, say, there are ways to go about this. For people who feel frustrated, and I'm not excusing Luigi at all, but I don't know if anyone feels like there are any legal ways to go about it. And I'm still unclear on what his actual motive is. He comes from this wealthy family. He had a back issue. We're hearing all of these different issues. And I'm like, what was he really trying to do and say? Not that we need to try to understand
that's my point. Is we're
where are
trying
we
to...
at with him? What's going on with him? Who is he really? He's 26 years old. He graduated from an Ivy League college. His family has money. What exactly was his real motive? And I don't want to make it seem like we are trying to lionize him as a hero.
I think that's kind of what we're walking up towards here, though, right? We're trying to say, what was really the motive behind this? Sometimes it's just, crazy as his crazy does, but with a gun it gets worse. But I, there are right ways. We got a lot of issues in our country around corporations that don't seem to care about the little guy. We got a lot of issues with income inequality, but they're not solved by people writing manifestos, using a gun to murder a private citizen, and then all of a sudden people trying to get inside their head and figure out what the noble motive is or what particular thread he's pulling on the Unabomber's manifesto to make a consistent case against capitalism.
There's never an excuse for what he did, period. And I think when you see people online and in the media defending what he did as a result of their sentiment about large corporations, as a result of how they feel about the healthcare industry as a whole, I think that's a major problem. But it's not something that just started today. We've been seeing this go on, I think, for a very, very long time. And it's not the first time, and Geraldo can speak to this.
Well, it was a lot more funny when he talked about it.
Unmasked and smiling, police released new photos of a person of interest.
Oh my God, dude. You know what's funny? I was sitting there reading an article, guy. They go, "Oh my God, he's such a great guy. He had a wife and kids, and he's such a great guy." And then you find out he and the other guys he's working for are getting sued for $121 million for dumping a stock and not letting the other people know.
Damn.
In the lawsuit, he and multiple other United Health executives are accused of offloading something like 15 million shares of stock.
It's like, there's your motive.
There's the motive.
Anytime I hear CEO of one of the biggest healthcare, it's like you don't wish it on anybody. You feel horrible for his kids and his wife, of course. But dude, when I saw that, and I saw
what is more heartless than a fucking CEO of a corporation? The decision in healthcare, the decisions that they make. This is the thing. I'm not saying what happened should have happened, but I'm just for them to be like, oh, this is like. Why would anybody want to do this?
The NYPD says it doesn't have a clear motive for the shooting.
Police are looking not just for the suspect, but a motive.
Police do not really know what the motive could be.
It's like they're denying claims and people are dying. The food supply is poison. It's like the fucking motive out there is wild. It's right up there, Paul, with getting life insurance. The second you get life insurance, whoever is the beneficiary immediately has motive.
My wife took one look at my will and realized that I'm worth more to her dead than alive. In my house, I don't need anything unless I break the seal myself.
You are now worth such and such amount of money if you're not alive. And there you are talking.
That's the first time in my lifetime where I saw surveillance of something that was like a fucking movie where the guy just stood out holding the gun, silencer hat, shot him and just went off. That was fucking wild to see. My buddy who's a cop was like, did you see the surveillance? And when I saw him step out, I was like, is this real? That was nuts, dude.
That was so funny. Is this real? Paul, are you watching The World?
What
about fucking Vladimir Putin? He's over there. He's got like Musk. You fucking put the cologne on and all of a sudden you start breaking out and like 3 days later you're dead. It's fucking brutal. I thought the most disturbing thing about it was that they had camera surveillance of the guy from there all the way up to Central Park. It's like, what sort of Big Brother city is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, they can track your every movement.
And they were like, dude, that's not the same fucking guy. Like different jacket, different. I don't think they know.
They got to get him a cup of coffee. Well, this is the thing, Paul. They did. The thing about those
No, that's definitely him.
murders is if there's no fucking connection to you and the victim, you've never met, you've never spoken, you have no priors or anything like that. You're in the wind. Like, I don't know how the fuck you would get that. He's covered up like this. I don't know. It's you know what's fucked up, Paul, is I've been doing a bit in my act talking about how it was better when the mob was running shit because they were regulated simply because what they were doing was illegal. And I know that they were making a bunch of money, but they couldn't be flashing around. They had wars. They whacked each other and shit. And I was saying, like, how fucking great would it be to see, like, you know, the head of fucking, you know, Walmart gets whacked by the head of the fucking Target guy, have a nice old-fashioned fucking war and just thin the herd and keep everybody honest. But the problem is those guys are all on the legal side of stealing. And all of those politicians, they give the politicians the heads up and then they turn around, they make all these fucking money. Andrew, what the fuck were you saying? Nancy Pelosi just made $9 million on some shit?
Nancy Pelosi's stock trades saw a 65% return last year. This comes as Congress has stalled talks on banning lawmakers from trading stocks.
They're gangsters, dude. Fucking gangsters. And then one of them gets whacked or something, they're like, oh, my God, he was such a good guy. It's a dirty game, Paul. Healthcare, dirty game.
It's a dirty game. I tweeted last night. I go, the CEO of Aetna called a meeting today. They're going to relook at some of those claims they denied. Jesus, dude. Yeah. But so I heard an ex-military guy go, because two ex-military guys talked, and then John Walsh from America's Most Wanted to talk. John Walsh doesn't think it was a professional. This ex-military guy said the way he was standing and the way he held his gun was definitely some training involved. But the weird thing was, knowing the guy was going to be there at 6 a.m. in the morning, they said the dude knew he'd be there, and the dude was there for hours.
But here's my question, Paul. Why is there this level of coverage? Somebody gets gunned down in New York every fucking day. Now all of a sudden, all these experts have to weigh in.
Yeah.
That's because of the status. We can't have white guys in suits getting whacked. Like, we got to find this fucking guy. Do that. Like, that thing right there, dude. That fucking right there. That sent a ripple shockwave. Dude, Bill Clinton fucking got up from Epstein Island and said, what happened?
I think he said, I think the record shows.
No. I'm saying, like, those people are all talking about it under their mountain or whatever. That fucking thing, dude. They don't give a fuck. Paul, if you came up and you whacked me because I fucking took your fucking whatever, your picks for the week, that's fucking page 19 of the Post. You start whacking a fucking CEO when a white guy in a suit can't walk into a 5-star fucking hotel without getting shot by a silencer. Yeah, they get nervous.
Yeah, dude. That was, man.
Yeah, it was insane. It's insane. I feel bad for his family and all of that type of stuff. I'm not saying that shit, but I'm sitting there, you know, saying, I got my coffee here, Paul. Oh, the lights come on. Gingers do not look good with overhead lighting. Especially bald ones. I'm just saying, like, this thing that they're showing, the way they're spinning, like, how dangerous is New York that a white guy in a suit can't walk around? It's like, that's not why they're doing that, dude. It's because, hey, that guy was making us a lot of fucking money. Dude, I bet all those Giuliani guys were going, dude, was that you? Did you call that? Was that us? Was that us? Because I didn't hear on the meeting. Am I next?
Oh, dude, there was some
like, they're all nervous going, wait a minute.
That's actually a great point.
Please tell me that was just some random dude.
That's
because
a great
if that was
point.
Inside and I didn't know that was happening. I got a green light on me? He starts dyeing his hair again.
Yeah, man, that was. I just feel for the kids. That's all I give them.
I do too, and I feel for his wife, and I also feel for that guy because I looked at his dumb face, and I'm like, this guy just did this career, and it's just as you're moving up, more of your soul has to fucking go away. That's a soulless fucking business, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and I believe
Healthcare.
United is the biggest healthcare company in the world. Dude, that's a big whacking. It's a big one.
I'm telling you, Paul, like they, you know, whatever they were talking about today, you know, in their big Illuminati meeting, that was definitely, you know, as they're over there drinking virgin blood, like, dude, you see that fucking CEO?
Dude, you got to do a bit. That's a funny bit how guys are going, hey, like trying to feel their friends out. Hey, did you see what happened? Is that us? That was us.
Was that us?
Was that us?
Hey, man, like, I know that was kind of a public thing and you can't tell too many people, but like, you know, I kind of thought I was in the circle. I thought I was in the circle of trust.
You are now on the inside of what I like to call the Burns family circle of trust.
Like at 7:30. Hey, dude, you see the news this morning? You don't even say what it was. You just find
He goes to the Illuminati mountain and he's got his pass card. He says, please work, please work, please work.
He puts the card up. Fuck. Dude, that's yeah, man, that's
Look, I just want my in or my out. Okay? I just want to know.
Yeah, dude. I was my buddy sent me that and then the guy's gun. It's so funny how everybody knows. Everyone's like, dude, his gun jammed 3 times. I'm like, well, he did what he had to do, which is horrible.
No, but he unjammed it.
The shooter was very good with clearing that jam with a weapon, would show weapon experience, the escape route, and the pre-planning. All of that is in place, which would seem to suggest there's some professional, you know, sort of capability.
I was talking to an ex-cop, and he was talking about that, going like, no, but he cleared it. But then he was also saying, but like, would a pro have a fucking gun that, what is it, dirty or fucked up or whatever? And I said, I don't know. It might have been one of those fucking stupid guns you make. Who knows, Paul? But I got to tell you, this is the biggest whacking, I feel, since that fucking guy outside his Sparks Steakhouse.
The bullets that ended Big Paul Castellano's life last night may very well have been a payoff for getting into such trouble with the feds.
But is this the first one you ever saw?
What do you mean? First,
I was saying before, I think this is the first whacking that you actually saw. Like with Paul Castellano, there were no cameras. So you just saw his body.
well, yeah,
in the
Paul, it
cleanse.
was the 80s.
Yeah.
Catalytic converters. The fucking Cadillac was this big. There was nowhere for him to hide.
Yeah, and you just saw like a hand. With all those crime video, those old moms, you just see like fat fingers under a car. You don't see. This was the first time I actually saw the guy walk up and do it, which was actually creepy to me to see that.
Well, it should be. Well, I don't watch any of those beheading videos. I never watched that shit.
No.
How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
A valedictorian just shot a CEO. Think about the symbolism there. Like, dude studied his whole life, got 4.0, perfect GPA, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm taking down the man. You know what I mean? But honestly, when I heard about all this, I was disgusted when I found out he went to McDonald's. I was like, bro, BDS, dude, come on. The dude went to Starbucks and then McDonald's later. I'm like, that's how you got caught. He put his face on camera, took down his mask to flirt with a barista. He's like, yeah. And then boycott, don't get caught. All right, did you write that one? Boycott, don't get caught. That's good. That's good. That's good. Bro literally walked into a Starbucks, took down his mask. They got him on camera. That's how they identified him. And then his dumbass goes to a McDonald's. Yeah, no, everybody thought he was a hero. Not anymore, man. He lost it. His activism only goes so far. Yeah. But yeah, the CEO shooter. What a name, dude. Because we have a lot of like entry-level shooters, you know what I mean? But like, this guy's the CEO shooter. Like, he knew what he was doing. He didn't put the Monopoly money in the bag for nothing, you know what I mean? But really, if we've learned anything from this week is that people don't really give a shit when rich people die, you know? Like, no, we learned that for the Titanic submarine and probably during the real Titanic. I wasn't around then, but they were probably cracking jokes at that time too. But yeah, we learned that people don't give a when the rich die. And we learned that a lot of assassins come from Pennsylvania for some reason. I don't know why that's like their thing. But it's such a weird story. This guy shot a CEO at 6 a.m. Yeah, and they were like, was it intentional? Bro, it was 6 a.m. If you're up at 6 a.m., it's intentional, okay? Listen, I'm never gonna shoot anyone. I don't advocate violence. You're never gonna see me shooting anyone. But if I really wanted to shoot someone, and you're like, the only way you can do it is at 6 a.m., I'm like, let them live. Let them live. They're not, bygones be bygones. 6 a.m. is 6 a.m. is for real, okay? He shot a CEO at 6 a.m., got away, hopped on a city bike, got away. Y'all ever been on a city bike before? You guys have like Lime scooters out here? The first time a city bike ever works is when a guy shoots a CEO. I swear to God, I've never had a smooth exit from a froyo shop. Couldn't get the car to charge. The thing isn't start. This one's broken. This guy just hops on a city bike and goes over 2 states. Insane. He took a bus. He took a Greyhound bus. Stayed at a hostel. It's like, say what you will about the guy. He did it on a budget. Yeah, I mean, this guy was an assassin on a budget. You know? Yeah, he made the gun out of a 3D printer. Dude, that's some nerd. Yeah, it was such a Gen Z shooting. You know what I mean? He used a 3D printer. He did ironic stuff like Monopoly money in the bag. Wrote words on the bullets. You know what I mean? Like, he went all in. But hey, you know, people are like, why did he do it? He was 26. He's off his family's health insurance. You know what I mean? Things got real too soon. 26 is the real age. Again, I don't support violence, but man, I didn't think of that when I was 26. I'll tell you that. When I turned 26, I was like, this is going to suck. I didn't think like, man, I should go shoot the CEO. And then for a couple days, they're like, yeah, we can't find him. The police were like, he's left New York City. We're like, oh, you looked everywhere? Like, yeah, we checked everywhere. It was this manhunt. It was just going on. And meanwhile, all you have is these couple pictures and videos of him flirting at Starbucks. And it was just this big mystery. And then they catch him at a McDonald's. And rookie mistake, bro. Rookie mistake. The Golden Arches is no safe haven, okay? I mean, first of all, the irony. It's like this guy takes down a CEO of a big corporation, then goes straight to McDonald's. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You know? He's like, I like the Happy Meal. I'm sorry, you know? And then a McDonald's employee, corporate, snitched him out and then got him. It's like, it's a sad story because like in the end, the corporations win. It's not a happy ending. But I will say the silver lining of this all is they identified him and determined that his name is Luigi. That was the happy ending.
Luigi.
Hey! Luigi!
Hey, Luigi.
I'm like, finally something fun, you know? Right? That's one for the ages. Luigi, hey, you know?
This dude's pretty good.
But people are still asking, like, what was his motive? Why did he do this? What was his motive? Dude, it's obvious.
Pretty clear.
He was tired of living in the shadow of his more popular brother, Mario.
He was suffering. He was suffering in back
really
pain.
Is like real life Luigi. He comes from a prominent Italian family. He used a silencer, which is a pipe. And the CEO, the healthcare CEO that he took out, Brian Thompson, that guy was part of a coalition that was trying to block the use of recreational drugs. That's Bowser. He was trying to take over the Mushroom Kingdom.
All right, that's a good one.
I was hoping that would work. I gave it a shot. Yeah. All right, cool. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, Costa. I love you guys. Yes, fun.
Surrounded by law enforcement, Luigi Mangione returned to New York from Pennsylvania this week for the first time since investigators say he assassinated United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Midtown Manhattan. The 26-year-old suspect faces state charges, including murder as an act of terrorism.
As we see nonstop coverage of the Luigi Mangione United Healthcare CEO story,
I'm not gonna lie, this is how you can tell the news is owned by billionaires, because the news was like this this devastating, terrifying, harrowing attack in New York. And I'm not saying, look, a murder did take place. I'm not saying that it couldn't have been those listed as those things. I'm just saying you're the news. Like, you are the mainstream media. You play horrific stuff all the time. You're the same news that when those pages were going off on those people in the Middle East exploding, you were like, check this out. Isn't that wild?
one of the best comedians out, Josh Johnson, puts it all in perspective. First, from the lens of the media.
Brian Thompson's wife told NBC News that her husband had been receiving threats and alluded to them being tied to insurance coverage. Yet Thompson was walking alone with no security when the gunman who laid in wait to shoot him attacked him heading into United Health Group Investor Day meeting. That tragic shooting comes as executive security has already become a bigger focus for major companies.
Now, it appears billionaires and billionaires are taking action.
CEOs were like, what happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you serious? And they didn't know each other. Kids, he just did that in broad daylight to one of us. CEOs started making moves, man. CEOs of all the healthcare companies started taking down all of their profiles. All of their LinkedIns were just back to factory settings. And look, I need to be clear about something. I mean, you're gonna glean this off of me the entire time. I don't want anybody to die, right? I don't celebrate death in any way, right? But I will say, if you feel in the wake of this thing happening, like you have to scrub all mention of you, all knowledge of your existence off of the internet, then maybe, just maybe, take a look at how you do business, take a look at the person. Do you know what I mean? Because
which Johnson shares his thoughts on. As always, he hits the nail on the head.
We have been concerned about the rhetoric on social media for some time.
And that's against CEOs, that's against the government, that's against leadership.
We've seen narratives of hate. We've seen narratives of anti-government sentiment. We've seen personal grievances, and the language of violence accompanying or being a part of those narratives is something that we're very concerned about. That is a heightened threat environment. I still am alarmed, though, by the heroism that is being attributed to an alleged murderer of a father of two children on the streets in New York City.
United States Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, spoke to CBS Mornings on the current environment. Meanwhile,
and the CEOs as well, when you look at this guy, you look at this dude, I don't think anyone was ready. I don't think the news was ready. I don't think the police were ready. I don't think the rich were ready for how on the shooter's side the public was. And so out of it, you get these CEOs, you get these rich people going on the news and really campaigning, being like, look, the CEO, this man was a father, this man was a husband, this man, and they really appealed to the humanity of this CEO. And there were people who heard that appeal, and they said, yeah, no, I know he was a person, so was my cousin. So was my brother, so was my sister, so was my friend. You know what I mean? This man had children. He leaves children behind. This is a senseless death. It did not have to happen. And it's like, yeah, no, I know about I know about avoidable deaths. You know, I'm a customer.
Bingo. Johnson puts it better than most do. And unfortunately, this message has been lost on cable news.
Luigi Mangione faces 2 murder cases, state and federal, in connection with one killing of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson.
What many will not say about Brian Thompson, the comedian Josh Johnson, does. And it's important to understand why.
We know that murder is wrong. We know that death is a tragedy, right? Because to me, personally, when I look at any death, when I look at any killing in that way, I personally look at it as a loss and a tragedy, because as long as someone is alive, there's potential. There's potential to turn things around. There's potential to change. And then if you lose that potential, then your story gets cut short and maybe things would have turned around. I'm not saying that they would have, but the thing that we're all wrestling with is that a murder did happen. Someone killed someone in cold blood. They just didn't kill an innocent man. Do you know what I mean? That's also what feels so conflicting about it. Like, a killer killed a killer. This dude was the CEO. A lot of people died under his watch, through his policy, through what United Health does.
See, corporate America, capitalists, etc., will not view Thompson and other healthcare CEOs as just that, but it is unequivocally true to say they are. These are people controlling our lives by sucking the dollars out of our accounts so we have a chance of just living.
Our mission and values are focused on helping people live healthier lives and making the health system work better for everyone.
Johnson also touches on Thompson as in the actual person and how his own company seemed to care less.
But this dude, make no mistake, he was a killer. He was such a good killer that the company was like, damn, Brian. Damn, you cold-blooded. We need to make you CEO. Wow, you don't care. You don't care at all. Women, kids, you get them all. Wow, Brian. He got promoted the way a gang member becomes a leader, you know? Brian was just a representative, by the way. That dude just is one of the dudes. Nothing changed. He's one of the dudes. And he can be one of the dudes because the system's already there. A system, by the way, who didn't care about Brian either. That man was headed to a meeting when he was murdered. And investors still had the meeting. That's how it works. They were getting notifications on their phone that Brian was outside, and they were like, ugh, so the minutes.
And they did start on time. It was a wild revelation to learn that shows how they devalue even their own co-workers' health.
All of this is deeply troubling for corporations worried about the security of their top executives.
Right, Wolf, and the security posture for top corporations has changed dramatically since the shooting. And that's happening at the same time that support for the suspect has grown so much that it's translated into marketing opportunities.
Johnson unpacks this sentiment as well, and it's vital to understand the why here again.
When you put like that much profit over the person, you were also lost in that thing, right? And I think that's a harrowing thing. I think for CEOs, that was like a terrifying moment, because it was the first time that they saw that we see them the way they see us. Do you know what I mean? That's gotta be scary. Because for them, make no mistake, for them, we're not clients, we're not consumers, we're not customers, we're not even users. None of the names that they put in their reports, none of the things that they say to their shareholders, we're numbers, we're an account number, we're this thing. Which is why when we go away, when we disappear, when we die, it doesn't really mean anything to them, because they never really saw us.
It's because we all have a story. It is quite literally uniting in a time of great political division. Our shared grief in losing loved ones in a for-profit system that is dependent on gouging us to damn near homelessness, if not death, is relatable. Josh Johnson is a fantastic comedian, by the way, that deserves